Alright, and welcome back to the next episode of the Suikoden RPG journey. My name is TDRug, and, well, where you last left off, you were probably wondering, well, Rug, you said we were going to start off with the war room and going up the stairs and whatnot, and continuing on with the story. Well, I decided that I was so broke that I needed to come down and, gamble, and I went from 68,000 to 741,000. I had to stop because I just got the last bit of it. I got super lucky this time. I am very, very glad that I was able to make some money finally, because man, it has been rough. Seems like every time I try to do it on recording, it just goes south. But we made it. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Mathiu. Saved by Odessa. Good news, Flik. Okay, I had an idea where you're sleeping. Alright, well, I guess let's talk to Flik. Great idea. Man, what does it tell us? Fire spears. Yeah. Yeah, we delivered those. Oh, yo, fire spears would actually be pretty good. We could light up some people, kill off their cavalry, melt armor, all kinds of stuff. Oh wow. The Liberation hideout was attacked. Seems like the other hideouts were destroyed as well. We don't know if the factory even survived. That's fair. Also fair. We have a duty to find out. I don't. I don't understand what we're supposed to do. Okay, I guess we enter and exit? Or maybe we have to exit fully like this and then go back. Ah, okay, cool. Does Mathiu chill in here? No. Okay, so we're over here. And let's go ahead and change our party members. So there's a few people I want to bring along, because I remember with Kirkris just has to be level 35 to get to the next, so that way we can recruit Ruby. So I think what we should do, one, we're gonna bring Taiho, because if we need to go traveling anywhere, we may need to do something with the boat. I'm also going to go ahead and bring Kirkris, because I want to level them up. And then I think I'm going to start bringing some different people along this time. So I think Cleo's the only mainstay that needs to stay with us on this occasion. Let's see, who should we bring? There's so many choices, so many people that we could potentially bring. I think I want to bring there's people that I definitely want to level up. So I think I would like to bring, let's bring Sylvina? No, you know what, we'll bring Stallion. And, oh, you know what, we'll bring the elves. We will bring the elves. So we'll bring Sylvina and all that. No change there. We've got all the elves. Let's see the formation. Everybody's a long range except for them. Okay. And equipment-wise, everybody else is going to be pretty bad except for these two. Or everybody's going to be good except for those two. And then because of Stallion being a wielder of the true Holy Rune, which, fun fact, is not a true rune like the ones that Lekanat was talking to us about in the last episode. But because of that, we can dash all over the place just like before. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go downstairs. I think we need to go down. Oh, yeah, actually. actually, we should just use the elevator. We'll go to the first floor. And we're gonna get them set up with some equipment. And I think I actually want to put, I think I'm gonna put an earth rune on Sylvina for right now, just to kind of like have it there. I don't know if it's gonna be any good. I don't actually know her like stat layout, but I do know that she's probably a caster. And the only way to find out, actually, you know what? A good way to find out would just be to do this. So we'll go ahead and check out her stats right now, everybody's stats. So when they came to us, he has a, okay, so Stallion has a 53 and Sylvina has a 48, but she's 4 levels under, so it's highly likely that she actually has a higher magic stat. She's got a higher magic stat than most of the people on the party right now at a lower level, right? She can cast magic that Tai-Ho couldn't cast when he was a lower level, right? So, or when he's a higher level. So I think that choice there was pretty good. She's probably a magical archer. So we are now going to go ahead and do our usual, right? We're going to go ahead and buy the headgear for both Stallion and Sylvina. Then we're going to go into this part and, oh wow, funny enough, she can't actually use the ninja suit. So we're going to do a ninja suit for Stallion and a magic row for Sylvina. And then Stallion already has wing boots on, so can't really do anything about that. But I think what we'll do here is we will just give them both guard rings. I think he can only wield 1, and Sylvina can wield 2. Alright, let's go ahead and equip them with their gear real quick. Unfortunately, there's no like auto-equip feature in this game, so we can't really do anything about that. So let's just go ahead and do that, that, and that. Alright, now what we're going to do is, just like before, we're going to give them the upgrade treatment. So we're going to go down and head to Recon again. Yeah, Recon. And... Huh? I can't seem to call spell. What do you mean? Okay. Well, I thought we were going to go and do stuff, but instead, I guess we're going outside. Oh, okay. Yo, look at the boat! Not boss, Master TDRug. Yeah, just your mouth. Anyways, man, it's so rude. You really are a delinquent, Ken. But I like the boat that you guys made. We got a high speed. Look at that. It's like super futuristic. Yeah, I'll take a test ride. Let's go. Oh, perfect. And that makes sense that we take Tai-Ho because we've got... Whoa, look at how fast we can go now. This is like super speed in this boat. That's crazy. Alright. Well, I guess what we should do first is... Clearly, we should see if this can go into the maelstrom thing, which is up here. Because we couldn't go through it before, but we made it through now. So, let's actually go into the city. We've got a lot of stuff to do. But I think first things first, we should go back. Unless, does this town have... Well, let's see. Let's check out the item shop first, see what they sell. Because you've got to do that for every town. You never know what they might have. Ooh, a fortune. Double experience? Ooh, we gotta buy that. Yeah, we gotta buy that. We gotta have one of those. And I'm gonna buy the sugar too. Because I know that there's a quest in here that involves sugar. I just can't remember what it is. Then let's go into the armor shop. same thing. Gonna check out their wares so that way we have the better what's it called? Oh, why can't I think of it? Shop. And it looks like the only thing that they sold here that's better for defense is the dragon armor, which that's very expensive, but also that's a what is that? 2, 6. Yeah, that's a 6-point increase in defense, but not necessary. I think the only thing that'll be good for someone with a shield would be that. But I think we're good for right now. I think. Let's go ahead and talk to some people. Okay. And we've got this. Let's go ahead and taste the stew. Very nice. And then let's go around here. Taste this stew. As doing that opens up a character to be recruited, which I think is... they all are saying the same thing about the secret base. I think is this guy. George, my name is a free man, as you might say. I'm an idler. Would you like to play a game? If you beat me, I'll join you. Ah, okay. Well, let's do it. Should I explain the game? Sure. It's easy. Flip 2 cards. If they match, they will disappear. If you make all the cards disappear within the time limit, you win. Even while a card is disappearing, you can flip the surrounding cards. Shall I explain the game? No. I don't know which one to do, so let's do 10. Oh jeez. I'm not good at these. Oh no. It was right there. Oh no. Here and here. God. You guys can clearly see I am not great at these kinds of games. Having the time of my life here. Oh boy. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting this. I wonder if I have to, like, beat a specific record or something. I'm trying so hard to beat this record, but it is just not working. Yeah, we did not win. I guess now it's just time. All we can really do is just play it out. Nope. Gosh. Are you here? Oh boy. Up. Okay. Well, we have to beat a record, so maybe we do this. Oh, I missed it. I wasn't paying attention. I'm a fool. It's got some characters on here that I've never seen before, but we beat the record. And as promised, from now on, I'm one of you. Oh, nice. And just like that, whew, that was a long recruitment, I'm gonna be honest. Though not too terrible, but still pretty long. Let's go ahead and go to here. And let's talk to this guy. You've gone around tasting all my stews. You must be someone special if you appreciate the taste of my stew. I mean, they were delicious. Correct? Oh. I'm here for it. Good job. We recruited another cook. I'm here for it. So now that we've done that, I think the next thing we have to do is let's talk to this woman. Who are you people? I'm just doing the laundry. I'd like to recruit you. 29. Okay, I'll join, but only if you get me some stuff. I just ran out. Okay. Well, we've got soap. We've got to find soap. So let's see. I think the first thing we do is maybe come here. Talk to you? I'm planning some, but I just lost my soy sauce. Will you get some for me? Okay. That guy's out of soy sauce. That's an armor shop, so they don't have that. So let's talk to this person. Soy sauce, sure, but only if you get me some salt. Okay. Okay, so you needed salt. There's nobody in here. So maybe you? Salt? You need a yardstick. You know what this quest, or this is reminding me of a quest. If anybody has ever played RuneScape, this is already reminding me of a quest known as a One Small Favor. Okay, well, thankfully we had this sugar. So now we've got the yardstick. We gotta go get the yardstick to this person, I believe. And we get the salt. The salt goes to this guy because they needed soy sauce. Or they needed salt for the soy sauce. This guy needed the soy sauce. And he's another favor. Boom, just kidding. Thank you, because I was about to say I'm not doing any more. This is almost as long as the George thing. And now we go back to her. Easy as that, thankfully. Oh, brought me some up. Turns out I had some. My name is Sarah. How do you do? Well, Sarah, I felt like that was a waste of my time. I just throwing away the soap. Alright. Well then, we've done that. So now I think is the time where I'm going to go ahead and say, let's go ahead and do a little bit of a training montage. So we're going to use the blinking mirror. And then we're going to teleport to Recon. No, not Recon. Teo. And we need to level up the weapons. So let's go ahead and talk to the blacksmith. We have a ton of money, so that's definitely not a problem. So let's go ahead and level up Stallion's weapon, which is currently called the Bow of Shiva. Level 10. Still not a name change. Probably going to change at level 11 then. Okay, maybe it changes at 12. Wow, no name change. I wonder if it's already on this last one. We went from Night Bow to Moon Bow on Sylvina. Level 8, 9. 11. One more. Gosh, it takes so much of our money every time. But it's worth it. We gotta train people up anyways. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy. I think he said that we needed to be at 40. We're 6 levels too short. That's gotta be the only person that can be in reference to would be us. the main character, so we've got to get to level 40. If that's the case, we are now going to go ahead and do a little bit of training. Also, we're zooming on the main map. That's great. Let's go ahead and do some attacks. We've got a unite attack here called, we've got wild arrow attack, elf attack, and then wild arrow attack with stallion. Let's go ahead and do the elf attack with all three. And let's just see what happens. Okay, that was pretty cool. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the wild arrow attack. Okay, so it looks like wild arrow attack is potentially a AoE. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, but it leaves you unbalanced. Okay, so the play is most likely to use the, what's it called? The elf attack. Nah, look at this. We're zooming. Like, we are zooming. So what I'm gonna do now is, because we need to do like a lot of grinding here, basically I'm just gonna go ahead and pause for a moment, go ahead and fight as many creatures as I can, and basically just, you know, go from there, right? Like, we're just gonna fight as much as we can, get as much experience as we can, and maybe even attach that fortune rune to Sylvina instead, since she's already got an earth rune on there, but I don't think we're gonna need it per se. So it might be good to just get more experience by just throwing that on her. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and pause for now, and then I'll come back when I've got an update on our progress. All right, welcome back as we jump into a fight. I wanted to show you guys that we've actually gotten pretty far when it comes into leveling. First off, the elf attack is now doing so much more damage. And once we actually fight this, these guys actually drop water crystals, which is cool, so now I have access to free water runes if we need it. And now with that done, you'll see here, we've gotten Kirkrist at 33, Cleo's almost 34, Stallion is 29, and Sylvina's already 30. And obviously I've found out that this spot is now better to grind in than Scarleticia. So thankfully we actually have a better spot to level up people in now. And I also remembered a thing about, well, one thing, I went and took the earth rune off of, let me see, strength rune. I put the fortune rune on Sylvina, so I took off the earth rune. And one thing that I've remembered is that, unfortunately, how this game kind of works is the more people you have in your party, the less XP is spread around, because it's like an even share. It's divided by how many members in the party there are at the time. Unfortunately, because we need to level up so many people, and it's kind of dangerous to not bring at least a full group currently, and we have to bring Tai-Ho because he's a necessary character right now. I basically saw no point in trying to like maximize the XP, so instead I'm just gonna be grinding here for a bit. But I figured I'd give you an update on like, oh hey, look, everybody's almost in the 30s, Kirkrist is almost 34, so but yeah, I'll be back soon, and hopefully by the time I'm done, we should be at a high enough level. Hey guys, coming back in here for a second, mid-grind, we haven't even gotten that much further in the grind. Kirkrist got the 34, so he's only one more level away from what we need him to be. But I had to show you guys what I just got as drops. So in the in Kirkrist's inventory, you'll see that we've gotten a dragon armor, a water crystal, and a prosperity crystal. So now we can also equip a person with this, and that's doubling our money when we do fights. granted, like, we have a basically way to get infinite money essentially by using gas bar in the castle, but if I don't want to risk all my money on gambling and have to kind of like continuously go farm for a bit more money, go back to him, start gambling and then hoping not to lose it all, this is a good alternative. So that way, you know, since we're going to be grinding anyways, we might as well, you know, we might as well have that the ability to do that. I'm going to go ahead and run the unite attack with them though, and then just do something like that. And let's see what happens here real quick. Might as well show you guys a fight. Okay. Very good. That's still a really good attack. I like it. But yeah, now that we've got that done, again, I'll come back again once we have Kirkus at level 35, and we'll be going to recruit Ruby after that. Oh, actually, this is a new enemy. I haven't fought this yet, so I do want to see if we get a cool drop from it. Critical hit. Okay, didn't get any good XP. Okay, so we'll until I guess until I get Kirkus to level 35, I'll see you guys in just a moment. Once again, thank you for your patience, by the way. Appreciate all of you, all the support that I've been getting. Thanks for 20 subscribers, by the way. Alright, welcome back. As you see, we're now back in the castle. That is because we finally finished the grind that we were on currently, which was to get Kirkus to level 35. As such, we now basically have him leveled up enough to where he can go ahead and get us that new character, Ruby. Funny enough, however, Sylvina, who was a lower level than Kirkus when we started, actually hit level 35 before him, which makes me wonder if the fortune rune is per character and not per, like for the group. Because it didn't feel like, it always felt like Sylvina was getting more experience than everybody else when it came to, like, when they all started getting closer to the same level. But yeah, now that we're done with that, we can go ahead and go to the Great Forest, if I remember correctly. No, it was... Where is it? Oh, can we not teleport there? Because that's the Great Forest, but that's on the other side. And the Burnt Village of the Elves is, well, the Burnt Village, so maybe we can't actually teleport directly there. That's strange. Well, we've got Stallion, so that means we walk around on the world map super fast, so let's just go ahead and run up here. That's my assumption, is that we can't. Oh, Great Forest. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's what we had to do. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and walk on in, and now we're going to go ahead and talk to Ruby. Why is it not helping humans? Humans, elves, it doesn't really matter. We're all born in this land. At least I feel that way. Doing this for everybody, for friends, and not for vengeance. Uh-huh. Just when I left the village, you were still with us. Oh, so this must be like an outcast elf. And now you're greater than I am. I'll give you a hand for the Liberation Army. Awesome! And with that, we have successfully recruited Ruby. So we're gonna go ahead and stay real quick, and then make our way into here, because I don't think we've talked to the shopkeep yet. For like, see, yeah, like a wind crystal, hazy crystal, we weren't able to buy those at our item shop. So now that we've done that, let's actually go ahead and make our way back. Now, as you recall, I did say that I was wanting to kind of have like a new party, so to speak. Now, obviously right now Taiho is kind of coming along with us, so we have no choice. And that but I did want to, you know, go ahead and try to, you know, try some new people out, things like that. I think in this case, I now that Kirkris is kind of really served his purpose, so to speak, I don't know if we want to keep him anymore, but what I will say is I think, you know what, we'll keep them for now because there's no reason to not have them in the party. And we're just going to go ahead and go back onto the main quest. So we need to go to Kirov, which is the place that we were in, and just make our way north into the little dot up here, which I'll just go ahead and fight this thing, might as well. Super easy fight. Look at that, smacked up in 2 hits. And Taiho is already almost level 35, which is astounding to think about. But now we are here, and this is Kaleka. This place is run down. Let's go ahead and not risk death. So we're going to go ahead and try to essentially do the best that we can in terms of making sure all these creatures die. So lots of AoE, stuff like that. It's our first time fighting these creatures, and they gave us a run prompt, which means they must be strong. Never mind. Either they're strong and we get a lot of XP, which we actually did get surprisingly a lot more XP out of that than we did from the fights outside of Kaleka. So we might as well talk to this guy, see what's up with them. Leon Silverberg. Must be the leader of the Liberation Army. I know you. Be careful. In a war, only the strong survive. That's all there is to it. You must recruit as many soldiers as you can. Leon Silverberg. This guy's gotta be related to Odessa and Mathiu then. That's not like a common name in this universe. So at some point, considering that he's talking about recruiting soldiers, I'm of the mindset we're going to be recruiting him. I just don't know when. So, I guess until then, let's go ahead and just take a look around, see what's up. Honestly, I think we can take this thing out on or just straight up free will round. Maybe not. Oh, nope, it's gone. I'm surprised that Taiho has to stay with us even though we did the ship though, so I wonder if that's just because he's, like, we actually technically haven't figured it out until we, like, get to the point where we're at the secret factory. As that is our mission currently right now, to go to the secret factory, which is further north of here, to see if we can get the fire spears. Ooh, a rose brooch. Interesting. Rose brooches are kind of useless in my opinion, but you know, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and we'll free will this fight. Oh, that's a dodge. Wow. Okay. But those guys are relatively weak. They have maybe about 200 HP apiece, it looks like, considering a 220 attack killed one of them. So, you know, there's that. There's a person just sitting there drinking. Let's go ahead and keep up the fights, you know, might as well. This is definitely an episode full of a lot of fighting, a lot of kind of grinding, getting levels, things like that. So apologies if it's not as exciting as what we normally do, and to be fair, even what we normally do isn't super exciting, but I'm still hopeful that you're enjoying what we're going through. And enjoying the journey along with me. It's definitely cool, I think, to see some other party members and stuff. And actually, I would appreciate it if you guys decided that if you left a comment, would you want to go ahead and... Oh, that's weird. We can't... There we go. Business here, young man. Me, I'm just the last living resident of this town, Lost Town. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, comment below if you'd like to see like different units being used, right? Like different types. You know, there's long range, there's short range. You know, we've got. Maybe you want to see one of the generals be used in the party from like the Imperial side that we gained, or maybe something else. Also, wow, yeah, level 37. See, I think that Crystal's affecting specifically just her, because that's the only reason I can think of that she's out-leveled everybody that we've had that's leveling before her, and she's brand new. So, I guess well, I mean, that's good for us, I guess, because that means more XP for, we now know how the rune kind of functions to an extent. So, let's go ahead and actually take this fight a little bit more seriously, because I don't want to risk not killing it on a what's it called, on a free will round. So we've got that handled. Boom, doom, 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 doom. Collect that antique, and we make our way out. Oh, well, let's go ahead and fight these guys real quick. And I saw a farmer there, and then this building. So I want to check both these last things out before we continue any further onward past this town. Try and get everything we can. So, got the sound crystal. Okay. And now this guy. So, who are you? Oh, his name is Blackman. Alright. What do you plan to leave behind in the wake of your battles? I guess I can trust you. Your eyes, they're honest. Everybody talks about my eyes. I guess I'm honest. I mean, everybody seems to trust me so far. I've never led anybody astray yet. No one's died under my watch. Well, I mean, I guess technically Gremio died, right? Which, you know, but that's not really our fault. But at the same time, we couldn't do anything about that. But on the plus side, we got Blackman. So, with that, now we just make... Oh. I did not want to do that. I don't know why I did that. Alright, and now we're up. I'm going to go ahead and try to get into a fight here to see if there's anything new. It doesn't look like it, though. Looks like it's the same kind of enemy pool that we had from before the town. So that's good to note, because that means now we know that there's no reason to kind of try to grind in this area. And just go ahead and kill these off real quick. Beat these guys up. Bada bing, bada boom. And we've done it. And we're going to enter the secret factory. Now, who's here? Ronnie Bell. What are you snooping around here for? You better have a good reason or you'll be sorry. And I recognize those sprites. That's the two people who... It's Kessler and... Oh, what's his name? It's Kessler and... Oh, I can't remember his name. Ledon, that's his name. These are the guys from Mount Tiger Wolf from like I think it was like the 3rd episode? Or the 2nd episode, maybe? First I get chased off the mountain, then I get captured by a giant woman. Why would you call me giant woman? Oh no. She looks like someone who could crush things with her thighs. Getting beaten by this giant woman. If you don't stop insulting me, you'll be sorry. I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with being a giant woman. You know, you're not, you know. Wait a minute. I only called you giant woman once. I mean, technically, you've now called it to her 3 times. That's like, you guys are... Yeah, but Bob Kessler said giant woman twice. Now you're saying it 3 times. You bums calling me giant woman over and over. I'll teach you a lesson. Oh, no. Hey, it's Ledon and Kessler. Yeah, the ones who was Lady Odessa. Yeah. Did we know them? Yes, they drugged us. Yep. I'm sad I don't have Victor here. Lady Odessa's Overberg? Yes. We need literally liberation. Oh my god, I better go and tell old Mose. You factory business, right? Follow me. Well, let's talk to these guys real quick. What a disgrace. Chased off the mountain. We're gonna join up. Came here. Guess I was looking to run the Liberation Army's leader. Nice. Go back down. I'll go ahead down the mountain and take care. Oh, nice. So we can recruit both Ledon and Kessler right here. All I did was serve them a tea and they destroyed my inn. Master TDRug, please let me join the army. Sure. I didn't get a chance to tell you no, but I'm okay with it. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to look and see if there was anything further. We're not the factory. We go in. Really, sure took your time though. Mountain path too rough for you. We were right outside. Old man Moses in the back. So there's Mose, I'm assuming. That's Ronnie Bell. And then here is Kage. Allied with neither Imperial nor the Liberation Army. I work for whoever is willing to pay a proper sum for my services. Okay, how much you want? Invite me to join you. My fee is very high. You'll pay me 20,000 bits if you require my services until the end of this war. Do you still want me? Absolutely. We've got the money. Sometimes you can just straight up buy loyalty. Gotta love that. Are you in love? Are we in love? I mean, look at you. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk. Well, first off, let's grab this. And then let's talk to the old man. Oh, you must be the new leader of the Liberation Army. So he looks like one of the blacksmith people, which means he's got to be another blacksmith that we can recruit into the base, which means that now when we get this guy, which I'm definitely sure we're gonna get him. That now means we don't have to go to Recon anymore, and I think it'll actually be cheaper to do the forging in the actual home base, which is very cool. That means we don't have to worry about anything. He's asking about Odessa, and she's gone. Yeah, it's been a long time, but she is gone. It has. Fire spear. Do you have any? Of course. Ooh. They can't be transported without a boat. I mean, we came here on a boat. There's an old friend of mine in Kirov named Kunto. Kunto? He may be able to help. After I make some preparations, I'll join you at Kirov. Okay, so we got the fire spears. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our way back down. We're going to go back down towards Kirov, which isn't super hard. We'll just make our way through the town like we did last time. Super easy. I want to fight more, but at the same time, I know that, like, we've already done a bunch of fighting. The guy's still there, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and at least fight this group. We should probably be able to wreck them in, like, a couple hits. Yeah, see? Done. Easy money. And it would be nice to try and get the hero to 40, because then we could get that martial artist that's over in Recon? What was it? No, it wasn't Recon. It was in Teyan. AK is his name. Or Ike? I don't exactly know how to pronounce his name, but it does look like we can at least Demon Hound. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the Unite attack. That's the first time we actually ran into one of these out here. I was assuming that they were only inside the buildings with the chests, but I mean, hey, we did it. Almost 1,000 damage in just those 2 attacks. Man, the fact that she's already out-leveling the hero is just astounding to me. And it kind of sucks, because I don't know if we can do, like, a faster leveling with the hero. But we've made it to Kirov, and now that we're with this person, they have a music note on their head, so I believe maybe that sound crystal will ruin the sound room. It's calling me, please let me have that room. Yeah, take it, dude. Thank you. Now my power will come alive. Master TDRug, please let me join the Liberation Army. I'd like to use this tiny power for the benefit of all. Melody joins. Alright. Well, we've got another person, so now it's just a matter of, well, let's go ahead and check this out first. Make sure there's nobody in here. There isn't. No one in this house, it looks like. And no one in this house. So the only place we can find the person, which is this big main house, because we were told by that lady across the way right there that this is Kunto's house. So let's walk up, talk to him. Apparently Tai-Ho also knows him, so that's cool. He looks pretty interesting. He's got like a really interesting aesthetic. Definitely looks like a kind of guy that runs a town, if that makes sense. The hell are you people? Sorry. Yeah, don't be such a stranger. I mean, obviously you know Tai-Ho. It's been a while. I heard you moved to Kaku. Have you decided to join up with me again? Oh, they have a history as some kind of partners. Just to make a living with boats? It's my vocation. If I don't work, I don't eat. Maybe he's like a shipping master. Kind of like a dock master? I'd like to borrow 10 of your boats. 10 boats? Doing that dirty work again, aren't you? Imperial forces have been on the lookout lately, so I can't do much by way of illegal work. Do you... Yeah, what? Like, come on, dude. We'll buy them. Get your boats, do what you like with them. Whew. Man, I thought we were gonna have to do like a whole quest line. Oh, and he joined us too? Awesome. And now everybody's getting loaded up. It looks like that lady's watching us like load up everything, which is nice. Ronnie, the giant woman, has loaded up all the fire spears, and making a woman like me carry this load. You're like so strong. That's so cool. I guess it's a bit much for a skinny one like you. Really? Tai-Ho, these people. Yep. Yeah. Hello. I am the commander of the Liberation Army. Tai-Ho's in it just for fun. I love it. You know what? I appreciate the honesty. Master TDRug, I'll come too. Mose joins. And of course, I guess I'll keep you company. Ronnie Bell. So we just got 3 more people on top of who we already got. And now it's just a matter of making our way home. So let's just go ahead and make our way back to base. I think now that we've done this, I think once we go back to base, we'll finally have the ability to not have to worry about like party member size, as that will basically go through it. We can finally like have a party that's fully customizable. And okay, let's just go ahead and do that. Our castle has upgraded again, so we should... Well, first off, let's look around again, because clearly it's upgraded, which means that there's some new stuff that we can do. We walk in, Tai-Ho says he's gonna leave. Awesome, which now means that we... Oh, we just went straight to here. And all of our party members are gone. Okay, he went to go get some rest, and we ended up having to go ahead and just come back to here. So I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and talk to Sanchez here, and we're gonna go pick up some more party members. We already did everything we could with Kirkris, so I think the idea here now would be to level up some other people. So I think the group that I want to make this time will be primarily new people, but one of them is going to be someone who doesn't need, or that doesn't have a rune, so that way we can level up a little bit faster, because I'm going to take the rune off of Sylvina. So I'm going to actually put her in my party right now. And then I think for the time being, I want to bring, let's see, I think I really want to try out Kwanda. I think he's probably pretty good. Let's see who else. I think maybe... Wow, even Sarah's a combatant? Okay, interesting. Let's go ahead and bring our master, Kai. Let's also go ahead and bring Han, because he can get some levels while we're up there. And we'll also bring along Yamku, just so we have a holy rune user in our party. And let's go ahead and set up the formation. Alright, and I think with that, yeah, I think with that, once we go downstairs, we'll go ahead and remove the rune from Sylvina, and then we'll put it into someone else's party, or someone else's bag, so that way we have it. So let's go ahead and remove the fortune rune now. And then go to items, move the earth crystal over to Kwanda, and the fortune crystal as well over to Kwanda. And then we will go upstairs and pick our last member. We've leveled up basically all the elves to the 30s, right? We need to get the hero up to level 40. So we'll definitely have to do some grinding. But let's go ahead and kick out Sylvina. It was definitely fun to have her in the party while we lasted. I mean, look at that magic stat. She's already at 2 casts of a level 3 spell, which means she is absolutely a magic user 100%. I don't know if she's like super great. I know for a fact that some of the best magic users are Lot, Cleo, and Luke, and then I know that Flik is probably the only good like magic fighter, if that makes sense, where he's a warrior type class, right? He's a short range fighter, he's got runes, but he can use magic, like he can fight very well on the front line, but he can also really just mess things up for people in terms of magic. So I think I actually want to bring Humphrey. I think that would be cool. Bring Humphrey. And yeah, with that, go on downstairs one last time to the 2nd floor. And before we sign this out, we're actually going to test out the forge and see just how far we can take our weapons. So it looks like he is the person who gets us to level 12 on our weapons. So let's just go ahead. Humphrey uses a sword called Murasame. Let's just go ahead and upgrade that all the way. Masamune is now his name for that sword. And then Kai's got the Conjurer Staff. He already had a pretty high level weapon when we found him. It was already level 8, so that was a really good boost. I wish I would have taken advantage of that earlier, but because Kai is, when you get him, he can carry you if you're smart about it. But we also got his staff upgraded to the Exorcist Staff. And now Kwanda has the Alcade Hatchet. And when we upgrade it, it's now the Mizar Hatchet. And then we go one more time. And the last time here, for the Mizar Hatchet, still the Mizar Hatchet. So, awesome. We have people who can get us to level 12. We've got all these different rooms and stuff, it looks like. Let's see out here. There's nothing new out here. We'll go ahead and just roam the castle grounds real quick, see if there's anything new on any other floor. Like any other exits or entrances. So far it looks pretty much the same. Pretty standard for most of the areas. I don't think the 4th floor changes much after what we've done. yeah, it looks like it's relatively all the same. So we've got that. Looks like everybody's definitely in the war room. And our castle definitely got upgraded because we've got, like, it looks like the ninjas and all kind of like the loner types hang up on the roof, which I love that little, like, nod to kind of, like, edgy characters, right? Like, you know, oh, I'm so edgy, I need to be on the rooftop and not speak to anybody. But to be fair, at least for those three, it kind of makes a little bit more sense because they are kind of like the scouting type people, right? Definitely more so Kage, yeah, Kage and Kasumi. You know, they're both ninjas. They've got good eyesight. And then Ruby as well. They're a very strong individual, and I think they're also an archer, so it also makes sense that they're up there. So yeah, we go through here, we look around, and yeah, just like I thought. And I mean, they made a flower garden up here, so that's fun. But this definitely looks like it's a place that's more in line, like this side of the castle is more in line with kind of imperial sympathizers, not people who want to be with the empire, but they want to, like, make it clear that they are still, you know, they believe in the empire. But yeah, with that, I think it's a good time to just wrap this up here. When we next come on to this episode, we're going to be going through with our new group and continuing on the story from there. So until next time, please like this video, comment down below who you'd like to see in groups next, and if you like the content I'm doing, please subscribe and hit that notification bell for me so that way you can be in tune to the new videos that I drop whenever I do drop them. And with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. Have a good night.